Today we are going to start with a new topic, that is work center. Up till now we understood what is company code, okay, how to create plant and storage location. Then we have understand the first part of master data of SAP PP, that is material master. In that we understood what is a material, what is a material master, how to create material, what is raw material, what is semi-finished component, what is finished component. Okay. Then in next chapter we use those material like headed material, finished material, along with the assembly of semi-finish and raw material inside that, creating a bill of material. So we understood how to create a BOM. Okay. Last topic we understood what is a factory calendar. Today we are going to understand what is a work center. Now we are having plant, we are having material. So we know what we have to manufacture. But to manufacture things, we require machines, right? So what are those machines? How these machines are going to be created in SAP? Okay, that we are going to learn today. So what is a work center? Then what is the importance of it? How to create this work center? What is the purpose of standard value key? And so many things we are there. So we will try to learn today what is the work center. Okay. So let us understand what is the meaning of work center. A work center is a location, a physical location at which the option is carried out. Physical location. Okay, the definition is given over here. Means what? Suppose you are having a lathe machine, drilling machine, or any mixer, or you are having any boiler, or any kind of place, or any kind of machine, or a process, or not a process, processor where the raw material is going to be converted into the finished good, or there are some activities has been performed by a person or group of person, okay, a value addition done to the product, okay, that place or that physical location is called as a work center. Okay, a work center is a location that defines whether production activities take place according to the order requirements. Suppose if there is a small table on which some operators are doing sorting, okay, correct product, or they are removing a bad product, okay, that is also called as a work center. Okay, so work center is not only mean where the machine is there. If the two people are standing and they are doing some activity, okay, then it is also called as a work center. Suppose one location is there where on the table where people are just observing the product, okay, and by after observing they are noting down something points, some inspections, okay, that is called as an inspection table. That is also considered as a work center. Okay, so work center is not necessarily only the machine, but it is a table in which you are doing some inspection, some value addition to the product. Okay, it has to be a value addition to the product. So that process or that physical location is called as a work center. I hope it is clear. Everybody, team, do you understand work center
Yes,
means?
sir.
Any kind of machine which is going to use for raw material conversion into production, for assembly purpose, for inspection purpose, for packaging purpose, whatever activity is there. Okay. For that, if you are using any work machine, that called machine is called as a work center. And the work center determines the place where operation to be executed. Okay. In different company, work center also called as a machine center or capacity center. Okay. Why it is called as a capacity center? Because whenever we say what is your production rate, what is your capacity of your production line, or what is your capacity of your machine, okay, means what? You are talking about ultimately the capacity which is related to your machine. When you say what is the capacity of your production, we are saying we can manufacture 1,000 pieces within hour, okay, or we can create assembly of 100 components in a 1 hour. So what we are talking over here, we are talking about the production or rate or manufacturing capacity of that particular machine or group of machine. Okay, so hence it is called as a capacity center. Sometime in SAP we are going to talk work center. Some of the organization you will see, they will say it's a machine center, or somebody will say it's a capacity center. Ultimately, capacity is related to your machine, hence work center, machine center, or capacity center, or all are same. Okay. Work center are defined as an individual or multiple machines. Sometimes it happens that you are having a single machine is called as a work center. or there might be a same machine in a multiple number. Suppose you are having punching operation done by the two hydraulic press. So that hydraulic press becomes your machines. That is a group of machine. That is also considered as a work center. Okay. If some one person is doing activity or two people are doing the activity on one table, then that group of people also considered as a work center. Okay. So either machine or group of machine, either people or group of people can be considered as a work center. So work center are going to be used in routing, and in a production order. So what is the next use of the work center? That is, they are going to be used in your routing and production order. What is the routing? What is production order? That is the next topics, which is very important. We are going to learn it later. Okay. Then work center are integrated and support number of areas. So work center is going to be used, okay, in different areas. So let us understand what is those area where we can use this. Okay. So integration of work center. So work center can be used for scheduling. Okay. So what is mean by scheduling? By the word we understand, scheduling is what? Anybody? Okay. What is your understanding of scheduling? Suraj, Akshay, Sagar, Aditya. Scheduling means what? Your flight is scheduled on at so and so time means what?
Yes, in that schedule, so particular product, if suppose the one line we have a different products, product, so we can schedule that one, okay, for 1 to 5. So this product is generated, and for 5 to 6, another product
Perfect.
generated like
So
that.
you are right. You are saying that scheduling is that if you are having a production line and if you are going to manufacture one product, so at what time product A will start and what time it will end, and then at what time product B will start and at what time it will going to be end. So scheduling is nothing but a start time and end time. Okay, operation time and the for. Okay, so that is scheduling. Okay, for any production order, we talk scheduling is equal to when the order is going to start and at what time order is going to be complete. That is scheduling. Now, in your work center, these timings are updated. How, where, that we are going to learn. So this work center is going to talk about, okay, if I am going to perform any operation, suppose this fellow is doing some turning operation. So to do setup activity, how much time is required? How much turning is going to be required? What is the operator times? Okay. So all these things are going to be updated, and this is going to help to find out what is the start time and end time, or we can say cycle time of your product. That also you can derive with the help of multiple machines. Single machine one time, and because of that you can find out the scheduling. So once you update the scheduling, what is the start time and end time? So ultimately you understand for one product what is the start time and time. So for 100 product, what will be the time? Based on that, you can do the capacity planning. So scheduling and capacity planning goes hands in hand. Okay. This is the second application. You can use it for capacity planning. Third operation application is that cost center. We are going to learn in very much detail. It is very much important part. These setup time, machine time, labor timing have some formulas. Okay. This based on this formula, we can find out a manufacturing cost. Okay. What is this labor price? What is this turning operation price per minute? Every details we are going to update in our work center, and that work center will help to find out the cost. Okay. So work center is having one cost center, and that cost center is having activity types and formulas, which finally gives you the cost of that particular manufacturing of that work center. Okay. So if you remember, if you go to uh, any MIDC area or any industrial area, we'll say that turning machine available or CNC machine available 1000 rupees per hour, 2000 rupees per hour. What is that? If you have to get some operation or any product get milling operation done or any product get turning operation done from our industry or our shop, we are charging 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees per hour. So what is that? That is a rate, manufacturing rate. Okay. Or even very good example I used to give, that if you are doing the construction of your house and you want to start the first operation, that is digging the ground. Okay. For that you will borrow JCB or some kind of big machines. Okay. So the machine will do the activity for next 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Okay. And per hour you have to pay 2500 rupees or might be 3000 rupees per hour, whatever be the charges. And your once the activity is done, you will pay based upon per hour rate. Okay, so that is called as a costing of that particular activity. So the work center is going to be defined what is the cost of that particular operations. Okay, and ultimately this work center is going to be a part of a routing and which is going to give you the final ultimate cycle time of the product. Okay, so these are the different integration, or we can say applications of this work center for scheduling, costing, capacity planning, and it is also help to simplify the operation maintenance. Okay, various default values for operations can be entered into the work center via in the routing via work center. Okay, so this is the importance of your work center applications. I hope it is clear theoretically. We are going to learn everything in more detail, but as of now, I hope everybody is clear. Okay, moving ahead, data in work center. So for this slide, we must go and create one work center and understand. Okay, let me do log into SAP system, and we will try to understand what are the different views for how to create a work center. So T code is CR01. CR01 is a T code. Here you have to provide a plant, and here is the work center name. Now, let us try to understand what product we are manufacturing. We are manufacturing a laptop, right? Okay, so try to understand. So what is the first step? If you can imagine, if we are manufacturing a laptop, what would be the first step? First operation? Anyone? First of all, I guess you should have the outer shell of the laptop. Okay. For example, go back. The form we are having. This is your laptop, right? Remember? So what will be the first operation? According to me, okay, let us assume that let us have this case, okay, external part, body, okay, laptop. Let's get it created, get manufactured this outer body. What is that? We can create it with the operation called as a plastic molding machine. Okay, we can say laptop body, okay, case or something like that. And for that, we required machine, which is called as a plastic molding machine. Okay, or hydraulic plastic press, okay, machine or hydraulic press, whatever it may be. Okay, so first operation is plastic molding. Okay, then once this is done, molding is done, we might need to do some drilling or punching operation. Okay, some slots we need to create in body. Okay, in laptop plastic body, right? Punching operation for fitting screw and everything, right? We have some slots, holes, right? Everybody, people, are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, first we will create this body, then we will have drilling and punching. Then now this external body is ready. Okay, then we will have next is this circuit board. Okay, and this. Okay, so what we can have a machine, or where we can say what is that board? Okay, circuit board. What do you say? What do you say? Sagar, are you aware? This board is called as what? Panel or?
That green board called PCB.
PCB, yeah, printed circuit board. Yes, I will say PCB cutting. Okay, perfect. PCB is the word. Printed circuit board cutting. Right. First we have to do cutting, then PCB soldering. right? Okay, everybody agree? Then
Yes.
we'll have a screen assembly, and then we'll say keypad assembly and final assembly. Okay, screen assembly, then we can have keypad assembly, and finally we have last is what? Battery and everything. This is laptop assembly, final laptop assembly. Means you are going to assemble screen with keypad and battery and that motherboard and RAM and lot many things inside that. Everything will be updated. Okay. So these are the different operations we have to perform. Right. So to perform this operation, we will have first is a injection molding machine. Okay. Plastic injection molding. So let us create some name for this. Okay. So if you are going to create a work center, you have to give some this work center name. So I will say PL stand for plastic molding. Oh, that is also not a molding. I will say molding. Okay. So this is my first machine, first operation, plastic molding machine. Okay, team. Second will be drilling. Second machine we have to drilling. Then we will have cutting machine. We will have soldering machine. I hope everybody understand what I'm trying to say. Then I will say all these three operations we are going to combine one assembly line. Okay, here we can say let us see like screen ASY. Okay, this is keypad ASY, and this will be laptop ASY assembly line. Okay, ASL assembly line. Okay, guys, do you understand what we are trying to say? We are trying to define what are the different operations we have to perform. Okay, this is operation 1, this is operation 2, operation number 3, operation number 4, operation number 5, operation number 6, and operation number 7. Clear? Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yes.
This is simple. Do you understand the logic what we are going to create? So we have to create machines like this. So first machine is a molding machine. Okay. Now we have decided this is going to be our first machine, that is the molding machine. And here we have to define the work center category. Okay. Work center category. Okay. Standard when is the work center category is not different. Okay. So there is a configuration related to work center category. What is the work center category? If you click over here, you can have different work center. Okay. Either you can have a machine or a group of machine or a labor or a group of labor. Okay. Sometimes for plant maintenance, we can create a 0.05, that is machine category. So this is depends upon your requirement. You can create a production line when you are going to learn repetitive manufacturing. We'll talk about what is the production line. Okay. Then we can have station. Okay. This is planning work center. These are the things created by people by their own. Okay. So 007 and 0011 are used in your what do you say? Repetitive manufacturing. Okay. So these are the different option or work center categories available. Okay. There is a configuration through which we can achieve it. Okay. Show you that configuration also. This is one of the required SPRO configuration for work center. Go to SAP reference IMG, then go to production. Then you can go to basic data. You can go to work center, general data, and define work center category. Here is the configuration, guys. Here we can have machine group, labor group, and all. Okay. You can go to application and check. It can be used for maintenance task list, routing, and inspection plan. So what is this? These are different application. Okay. Maintenance, routing, and quality inspection for which this work center can be eligible. So this is the way we have to create different works and work center category. Okay, if you go for processing unit is used only in your process industry, like pharmaceutical industry, paint, chemical industry, okay, or food, where we are going to have recipe. Okay, if you select this and go to this, so it is only applicable for recipe. Okay, so what is recipe routing that we are going to learn later? But for your understanding, just try to understand every category is limited. We going to be used in some particular, what do you think, types of routing, and that is we have to update here in work center category. So this is one of the small configuration. Okay, we never have to go for any new work center category creation, but might be sometime if your client is insisting for something, then you should have a custom creation of custom work center category. You might need to be create. So once you create, accordingly you have to apply the which type of routing you are going to use for it. Okay. So this is the basics. Okay. So let us go to the next part. So here we will simple select that work center category 0001. Okay. Then we'll go further. Now we have updated plant and name of the work center and work center. So remember guys, we are talking about the master data, and the master data is always linked to your plant. If you remember, whenever we create a BOM, okay, like if you go to CS01, okay, here also we have to provide material and plant. So whatever data we are creating, master data is always related to plant. Okay, so in plant 1000 we have created our laptop as a finished product. Okay, in material master, then same material we have used, and we have created bill of material for that, and now we are creating work center for plant 1000. Okay, I hope everybody is getting my point. We are talking about one plant, and in plant, that same plant, we are trying to create material, the BOM of that material, now the machines inside that plant. Okay, after giving all this value, we are moving ahead now. We'll press enter button. Okay, work center molding. Okay, so this molding is already available. Okay, since this machine is already created in system. Okay, somebody has already used it. So I will see plastic mold. Okay, let us try PLS mold. Okay, now this machine is new, it is not available. So let us make correction here. PLS mold, PLS MOLD mold. Okay, so this is our name of our work center, plastic mold. So we will say this is a plastic molding machine. Okay, on which we are going to create our work center. Now here work center category is coming 0001, which is coming by default as it is, whatever we have taken. Then here we have to update work center, person responsible. So person responsible is nothing but the supervisor of that production line or some person. Okay, so you can go and create person responsible. Okay, so you have to give somebody's name. Okay, Mr. XYZ. Okay, so you can go to the configuration. Okay, this is one of your important configuration when some of the time whenever you are doing the in implementation project, you might have to update this name of the people who are going to be part of. Okay, work center. So you can go to this and you can update, determine person responsible, and here you can go for new entries. You can go for plant 1000. This is name of the person should be 556. Okay, and name of Mr. 5 Mr. Y M Reddy. So name of the person. So we have created 456 YM Reddy. Okay. Done. Go back. Go back. Go back. Okay. So he is your in charge of your production line, and on that production line, this is your machine. Okay. 456 YM Reddy. Okay. So Mr. YM Reddy is responsible for taking care of this machine. Clear? Team, very simple. Okay. Then location is always your production area. It is default. Then usage, it has to be always 009. So what is, again, this is all types of task list are there. Key task list usage. So your routing is going, sorry, your work center is going to be used in which routing? Now don't get confused what is routing and all. Next topic is going to be routing. In that we are going to discuss very detailed what is the routing. So as of now, just try to understand routing is nothing but a sequence of operations. Or when you say, whenever you face the audit in your company, you said you look for that there are machines available. Okay, the data is available on your process sheet where you talk. First, you have to go to this machine, put the data material on this particular machine, then move the material from this machine to another next machine. So that sequence of machine is updated in your process chart or process sheet, and that sequence is nothing but a routing. Okay, very higher level. Okay, we will go in detail later. But if you understand in this way, this routing is nothing but a sequence of operation, and the operation is always involve one machine. Okay, every operation is happen on particular machine. So this sequence of machines is nothing but a routing. So where you are going to use this work center, okay, you can use it for routing, you can use for rate routing, you can use for master recipe, you can use for. So we are giving option as a all task list type, means you can use for any kind of task list. Task list is equal to routing. Okay, so we can use it for any kind of routing. So always remember this value is 99.9% 00009. Okay, so what is task list? Once you understand, you will understand the usage. What is why we are saying usage 009. Then we have to update standard value key. Okay, so we will learn very much detail what is the standard value key, how to configure the standard value key. So very minimal, so very basic level standard value key is nothing but we have to update whenever we start any operation on any machine. Okay, we should know what is the setup time. Okay, if this operator is going to do some operation, he should know what is the setup time, machine time, and labor time. Okay, so all this time, that is the process parameter. These are the setup time, machine time, labor time. These are the process parameter. So what is the value of this process parameter? Okay, so we are going to check. Yes, we should be entered this value. Okay, machine time we should update. Okay, and it should be entered. Okay, labor time. So we are using SAP one as a standard value key. Okay, right now I'm just giving you idea how to create a work center. Later on we'll talk about more detail what is standard value key and configuration of that. In next slide we are going to learn that. Okay, after updating this we will go to the next view, that is a default value. So this is something like your material master. These are the headers of your view. First data we updated basic data. Now we are going to update default values. In default value there is again an important part, that is a control key. So what is the control key? What is the use of control key? In a routing topic we are going to learn it very much in detail. Okay, what is PP01? Okay, what is PP02 and everything. Then there are some other parts which we can ignore here. Then next is setup time, machine time. Okay, that time is going to be in a minute. Okay, so unit is here. If you want to change it hour, you can change it in hour also. Setup mostly sometime go in hour, so I can maintain setup is an hour. Okay, so we are giving the process parameter unit of measure. Okay, unit of measure for this standard value or process parameter. Then we will go to capacity. Okay, in capacity there are some formula, setup formula, then other different formulas we have to maintain, processing formula, setup time, labor time, machine time. Those formulas we have to update in a capacity. Then we have to go to scheduling. Okay, in scheduling also there are some scheduling formulas are available, duration, setup and all. So those will be get updated over here. Okay, then we will jump to the costing. Here in costing tab we have to update one cost center, and then cost center wise we are having different activity type. Okay, so what is the cost center? What is activity type? We are going to learn everything is very minute level and very detailed level. Okay, so that we have to update over here. This value of cost center you will get from your finance department of client. Okay, see, first of all, this is the master data. Again repeating, we as a consultant never have to create any master data in a production server. For testing, we might be creating a your development server or in quality server. In that case, you require to know what is a cost center. Those value you can ask to your business, or business can discuss with their particular finance department, and the finance department will give some cost center to you. Okay, then these are the activity type. This activity type is nothing but a rate. Okay, of that particular activity. Like the way I told you, if you have to use a JCB for some digging or activity, so the rate is 2,500 rupees per hour. Okay, Suppose you are going to use some labor for setup purpose, for machining purpose. Okay. So what is the cost of the labor? You require setup to be done by some skill operator. So his rate is 200 to 500 rupees per hour, something that. So this cost is defined by your finance department and it is converted into activity type. This is totally finance job. They will convert it and they will give you the number of this activity type, and you have to assign it to for separate number for setup time, separate for machine time, and separate for labor time. And eventually the unit is going to be over here. Okay. And then we can save and create a work center. Okay. So we are having PS mold as a work center created over here. Okay. So you can go to tcode/ncr02 and you can edit it. You can edit the values if you want anything, or you can go to /ncr03 tcode, CR03 tcode, and you can view the work center. So all values become gray. Now you can only have display. Okay. Are we clear how to create work center up till now? Everybody's clear? Team, any question? Suraj, Aditya, Akshay, Sagar. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Simple
yes.
steps?
Clear.
Okay. Don't think
sir.
about the different default values and capacity. We are going to learn that is next part. Okay. Now we have created one work center, right? What we have to create now, we have to create like this 7 servers. So let us see whether we are having drilling machine. Okay. So let me go and check /ncr01. I'm trying to create a drilling machine. Okay. Drilling in work center. And what I will do, I will take a reference of my PS mold. Okay. PLS mold. The machine, whatever we are created, or the work center, whatever we have created, I'm going to copy all the data from this machine and creating this. So the way we have extended the while extension of work center or while creation of material master, we are using some reference material. So similarly, here also we can refer some material master work center and create another work center. It is something like that. Okay. Now let us try to create drilling machine. So it is allowing, there is no extra drilling machine already created. So we can go. So here we can copy the basic data, but text we cannot copy. Classification we should not copy. We can copy default value, then capacity value, then scheduling and costing. Okay. And basic data. Do not copy the text. Text means what? Description. This is the text, plastic molding machine. You should not copy this. You should keep it blank. Okay. So I will click on copy button. Very simple, guys. See, we are just provided, we are selecting basic tab, basic data tab, default values, capacity, scheduling, and costing. Only these 5 views are required. Only those have been selected. Okay, and we'll copy. So data of this reference work center PS mold will get copied directly into the drilling machine. So we'll say this is our drilling machine. Okay, drilling machine. Here you can see the work center category, the name of the person, YS ready, everything is get copied from your PS mold. Okay, then you can go to default values, you can go to the capacity, you can go to scheduling, you can go to the costing. Okay, right now we are not changing any data, we are keeping as it is, and we can save. Clear? So now we are having second machine created, that is drilling. You can go to /ncr03 and we can view. So this drilling is available. Okay, so let us go and update this way here. So we are having second drilling machine is ready. Okay, clear team? So similarly, I will create a cutting machine, soldering machine. Okay, so just by copying this. Everybody clear? Any question? Team?
No.
No? So I'm just copying now. Now I will copy it from drilling machine also, or from PS mold, whatever it may be. Simple, press enter button. So cutting machine is already available. Okay, so we don't have to create any cutting machine. It is already available. So that is good news. So we don't have to worry about. Now let us go for soldering. Let me create a next machine, that is soldering. See, guys, try to understand this machine is available means what? In my previous sessions, I might have created a cutting machine for something, or some people who are doing the practice on this server, they have created that work center already. So that is the reason that name is not acceptable or usable. Okay, nothing else. Machine is available means that is the meaning. Okay, let me create a soldering. I will say I'm giving some typo mistake so that I can create. Okay. We don't require text, classification, subsystem. We require default values, capacity, scheduling, and costing. Okay. Enter. Then as it soldering of PCB, printed circuit board. Okay. Then default values. Okay. I will do it fast now. Okay. Because we have to just create this value. Now you understand. Just go to all the tab view and copy and save. Now we are having. We have created this machine as a soldering. Okay. Then we have assembly. AWS assembly of, what is that? Assembly of keyboard, right? Screen, sorry. SCRN. So I will create this. For that also I am going to copy from my drilling machine. Okay. Enter. I will don't record this. Okay. Screen, laptop screen. I should say laptop screen. Laptop screen. Okay, I will share next meeting invite, guys. Don't worry. Directly on your WhatsApp group. Laptop screen assembly. Okay, then we don't have to think anything. Default value, capacity, scheduling, and costing, and save. Done. Okay, what is the next? So what we have created? ASN screen. Control C. Copy. So this is my screen assembly. So I will create assembly keypad, right? Keypad. Okay. So I have to create now. Next work center. Okay. Oh, my bad. /n CR01. I have not copied it from someone. Okay. Assembly what? SCRN. Okay. Don't require this. Don't require this. Okay. I will share invite, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Laptop keyboard assembly. Okay. Default values, capacities, scheduling, costing, save. And last is final laptop assembly. Assembly, LAPT, laptop. Okay. Assembly screen.